should be sitting in Rikers right now, on bail, should be indicted this week and taken off our streets. You want to know why our cops are getting assaulted? There's no consequences, and we must change this.
He's exactly right. This morning, outrage here in New York City as a fifth migrant walks free after bail after, as you see right there, brutally beating New York City police officers, two of them in the heart of Times Square. Here's video of the fifth migrant walking out of the courtroom before flipping off the cameras. Joining us right now to find out if it would ever happen in her state is the governor of the great state of South Dakota, Governor Kristi Noem. Governor, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay.
Thank you, Steve, for having me on.
And you know how it is in these big northeastern sanctuary cities like where I'm sitting. This guy allegedly beats up a cop, hasn't been adjudicated, walks free. Next thing you know, he sees a camera, he flips him off. That's what we're dealing with in some cases.
It is. We have dangerous criminals coming across our border, and they're impacting our cities. And now we have them beating up cops. All of these individuals need to be deported immediately. We need to start enforcing our laws, and we need the federal government to stop tying our hands. That's one of the things that I talked to our legislature about yesterday. I did a joint address, which is pretty unprecedented, talking about the invasion at our southern border and how it's impacting South Dakota. I don't think a lot of our population, even in our legislature and throughout our state, know that we have the presence of Mexican cartels here in our state. It is impacting our communities. People are suffering from the drugs and the trafficking, and we have to take action. But we need a leader in the White House, and we expect Joe Biden to do his job.
Yeah, well, good luck on that, because, Governor, we heard Joe Biden a couple of days ago when he's going to an event. He said, look, I've done everything I can. It's up to Congress. Watch this real quick. Here's some senators reacting.
Agrees across the political spectrum that Congress has a responsibility to step up and give the president, whoever it is, tools. And when you have somebody like Lankford getting together with people on the left and say, here are tools we can all agree on, we should get that.
I would like to see the Republicans give the administration the money that they say they need in order to get the border security that the Republicans claim they want. So right now, where's the money, Republicans? They're holding it up.
All you have to do is take a look at the numbers. You're having millions of people come through, hundreds of thousands of gotaways. Give me a break.
Okay, ultimately, if anything's going to happen in Congress, those same people who are blaming Republicans are going to have to do something about it, Governor.
We need the president to do something about it. Listen, U.S. senators have been talking about fixing immigration for decades, and we see completely different consequences from who's in the White House. Under President Trump, we built a wall. We had a Remain in Mexico policy. There were dozens of policies that made a difference and gave us a secure border. It's very different under Joe Biden. We're seeing unprecedented illegal immigration. It's coming into this country as an invasion. It is a war zone down there. I was the first governor to deploy National Guard to our southern border 3 years ago. And we're continuing to work to support that effort. But listen, Steve, I have one of my Native American tribes that is suing the federal government over not protecting their people, over not upholding the law and giving them tribal law enforcement officers when they need it to keep their communities safe. I'm supporting them in that, but it's affecting some of our poorest and our most isolated communities. Right. And it's because the cartels are here. They're not just at the border. They're here in South Dakota, and they're bringing fentanyl in that's killing our kids and trafficking our children.
So real briefly, as you've depicted, you've got the cartels from Mexico on the reservations in South Dakota. Governor, if some people from in the country illegally, some of these migrants, beat up a cop on the streets of South Dakota, would you deport them immediately? Because here in New York, it's not a problem.
Yes, there will be consequences. Yeah. Absolutely. We would do that in a heartbeat. I think that's the problem, is that we see no consequences and they're allowed to come into this country. They don't want to be free and embrace our liberties like Americans do. They're coming here for a different purpose, and we see different countries like Venezuela emptying out their prisons and their mental institutions, not wanting to have these individuals be their responsibility anymore. Those are the individuals they're sending here to our country that we're taking in, and we're going to have problems like this in our cities, but across the country if we continue to allow it to go on.
I think you're exactly right. Governor, thank you very much for joining us today from Pierre.
Thank you, Steve. Have a wonderful day.
You as well. I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.